Benji with this edition of Liftoff. Well, I was just trying out one of our new drums that arrived. You know, we're blessed to have a music teacher that can teach a plethora of instruments. And one of those instruments is drum and drumline. Well, we're going to be starting a drumline coming up here real soon, and we're going to be able to go out to our different sporting events or pep rallies and just have school spirit all over the place. And I can't wait till this gets going. And in a future edition of Liftoff, we'll give you a preview of how that's going with all of our students. You know, at the beginning of the year, we talked about Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 through 2, when God was talking to Abraham about going forth to start a new country and a new land, and he was going to bless him. And we've taken that as our school verse this year, that we're going forth and we're going to start a new school and be a blessing to the community of Cypress. And we know that God is going to bless us, and he will bless those who blesses us. So we've been using that throughout the year, and we see just huge blessings coming upon our school on a daily basis. But let me go on to that. Safety is the first thing I want to talk to you about. You know, the last 4 weeks of school, we've had numerous drills. We've had a lockdown drill, we've had an earthquake drill, a fire drill, and then a second earthquake drill. You know, safety is the #1 priority here at Grace. It is my goal to keep your children 100% safe the entire time they're here. And the only way we're going to do that is through ongoing training and ongoing awareness, not only of myself and the staff, but of parents and our students. So I know many of you probably watched the Great Shakeout on Thursday and wondered, hey, boys and girls, did you do anything at school today? No. And the reason for that is we don't focus on something just once a year. It's ongoing with us. So the kids become second nature. So if there was any type of disaster, it doesn't create unnecessary anxiety with them, that they just fall right in and think it's another drill. So that's what's going on. We have a drill a month, and we rotate between one of the drills, whether it be earthquake, lockdown, or fire. And sometimes we'll modify it and try different things. The kids will be on the playground or in the classrooms. And so I just want you to know that's what we're doing with that part of safety. And then there's also the part of safety that we talk about with car line, keeping gates shut, making sure visitors come on campus with name tags. It's a full plethora of things that we're doing here to keep your children safe. And you know what? I appreciate all of you coming alongside of us and partnering with us to do that. It makes the job a lot easier. You know, one of the things we've talked about in being a blessing to the community is going forth and doing things. So far this year, we've had a whole bunch of good things happen to us. Now we want to start to give that back. We are going to participate in a thing called Shoes for Santa. And what Shoes for Santa is, you may notice behind me, I have a bunch of brand new kids' shoes behind me. We're going to have a contest, and we're going to start collecting shoes between now and Christmas. They have to be new shoes. They have to be for kids. They can be anywhere from kindergarten all the way through high school, boys or girls, and they're really not locked in on any type. They can be like a skater shoe like this, or a tennis shoe, or anything that you feel your child would wear. We're collecting. They have to be a brand new shoe, and our goal is we have over 400 people associated with our school between faculty and staff and parents and students. We set a modest goal of collecting 200 pairs of shoes. And what Shoes for Santa does is they take these new shoes and they pair them up with children in bad parts of the neighborhood that don't have shoes. And just, you know, we take it for granted sometimes that we have these wonderful things called shoes, and to them, they use cardboard or whatever it is on their feet. So this is something we're teaching our students about giving back. So over the next month, if you find a pair of shoes on sale or you want to teach your kids about giving back, I ask you to donate a pair of shoes. You know, if you can donate more than one pair, that would be great. Our goal as a school is 200 pairs of shoes. Now, some of you may say, well, I don't want to go to the store and get shoes. If you want to write a check to Grace Christian School and put on it, Shoes for Santa, we will put that all together into one check for the organization, and they will use the money to purchase shoes. Also, a way you can help yourself while helping others is purchase script and go out and buy these shoes. That'll be a great opportunity to help the others while you're helping yourself. You may notice that the shoes are stacked on this monumental size stack of lumber. This is 100 2x4 by 10s, and starting tomorrow morning, Mr. Regan is going to start laying the subfloor here. And if you are a framer and you happen to have the morning off and you'd like to come help frame out the bottom floor of the computer lab here, we'd love to have you. And Mr. Regan is planning on it being about a 4-hour project. He hopes to start about 8 a.m. and be done by noon. And then on Wednesday, we're actually going to be getting the rest of the flooring coming in after Mr. Ciccarelli comes in and starts to lay our electrical for all of our different computer stations. Red Ribbon Week. You may be driving around the community right now and seeing red ribbons all over the place. Red Ribbon is for a drug-free awareness. Our Red Ribbon Week here at Grace Christian Schools will be going on October 28th through November 1st. And we have a great committee that has come together. We're going to be doing a door decoration contest. And the wonderful men and women at Fire Station number 17 in Cypress are going to come judge our doors to see who had the best door. Also, our 5th graders are writing drug-free essays like we do every year, and we select the #1 essay and they win a $50 savings bond. And it's really a great program that we do here to increase awareness of drugs and how to just say no. On November 16th, something new is going to happen here at Grace. Something that we've never done before, and it's hard to believe the overwhelming response we've already received, and many of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. November 16th is going to be our first Christmas boutique. We have over 50 vendors already signed up for Saturday morning on the 16th between 8 and 3 a.m. to come out on the playground and set up booths that they're going to be selling different type of craft things or Christmas ornaments to the community. Craft fairs are a big thing, and I know a lot of you love to go to them and see. We have Mrs. Amanda Gebhardt is putting on our boutique, and she's already got, like I said, over 50 vendors signed up. She has room for more vendors. We have a great avenue out front where traffic is going by. AYSO Soccer is going to be here. I know our junior high has a booth set up to sell some things. So we would love to have you be a part of this. If you are a vendor and have something that you would like to sell or advertise, please contact Mrs. Gebhardt, and she will be able to help you with that. Daycare over the Thanksgiving break. We will be having daycare, and on November 4th, notices will be coming home that you can sign up for the daycare option. And all of the information will be laid out on that form so that you'll be able to do that. There is one other thing to close out this edition of Liftoff, and it is a special announcement. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but Miss J has a special announcement. In 2 weeks, she's going to be sharing with all of you. So get out there, start thinking about what it could possibly be, but it's big, it's monumental, it's as big as this stack of lumber here. And you know what it's going to spell? It's going to spell fun for our kids here at Grace Christian School. It's one more way we're going to be stepping out in the community. So wrapping up this edition of Liftoff, we're keeping your kids safe. We want you to start going out and take your kids with you and find some shoes to start donating. The teachers will have depositories in the classroom that we'll be able to collect these in. And we may have a few fun classroom competitions to see who brings in the new shoes. We have Red Ribbon Week coming October 28th through November 4th. November 16th is the Christmas Boutique, and November 4th, the daycare signups is going out, and Miss J has a special announcement. So, why don't you take a step out in faith and continue to pray for us as a school and get a new pair of shoes for someone less fortunate than us. Parents, once again, thank you for sending your kids to Grace Christian School. Have a great week.